Alright, so today we have a get ready with me shadow and schmooze style video on a bunch of new shit. So Jaclyn and Becca Cosmetics came out with a collaboration. If you haven't heard of it, where have you been? I did a full look with those products and also a bunch of other stuff that is new to me. Pretty much used almost all new products in this video that I haven't shown on camera before. Hair is obviously different. I'm going to be having a whole video on what's going on with my hair right now, but I'm basically going from black to silver, so that's been fun. So if you want to see how I got this look, you're in the right place. Just keep watching.
I still get inspired by
Tati and coffee. That rhymed. What goes down before filming a YouTube video? So I pulled a bunch of makeup that I haven't used yet, or is new, or whatever. So I've already washed my face. I didn't prime it because I want to try out this Freedom Makeup Pro Studio Strobe Cream. I am not too familiar with this brand, but I did try their, what did I try? I swatched one of their contour shades, which I think I'm using today, and it looked super nice, so I'm excited to try out this brand. I swatched this on my hand last night, and I was going to originally mix it in with my foundation, but it's pretty sheer, like it's not a super illuminating strobe cream. Kind of reminds me of the MAC strobe cream, like it's better to apply under your foundation in my opinion, but it smells so good. Very strong scent, but I actually really like it. This is the first time I'm wearing my hair curly since I started the process going to silver, and I'm going to be filming a whole video, I think today. Okay, I actually need to clip this back. I think I'm going to be filming a whole video today. Oh yeah, looking cute. On process thus far, but I'll give you guys a look. The back is like a shit ton blonder and lifted a lot more than the front. I did go to the salon. Why am I talking about this in this video? There's gonna be a whole video on it. Life has been a little crazy. Literally haven't sat down, like this is the first time I'm sitting down in forever. I usually pre-film my videos a couple weeks in advance, so when I'm filming this, the Jaclyn Hill, I just got sent the Jaclyn Hill Becca Cosmetics collection, so we're gonna be using that today. Did I say Becca Hill? What did I just say? I've already played around with it a little bit and it's beautiful, but I wanted to show you guys on camera. So for foundation today, I'm going to be mixing the Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade 1C1 with the Jaclyn Shimmering Skin Perfector. I did this combo yesterday and really liked it, but it was a tad too dark, so I'm going to mix in a tiny bit of the NYX foundation mixer. If you're new to my channel, I have a whole video on foundation. What just happened? A whole playlist that goes through foundations for pale skin and my foundation reviews and how I mix everything. So I'm gonna link that in the description box down below. I picked up this sponge from Rite Aid and it's basically a dupe for the Real Technique sponge. So we're gonna crack this guy open. I'm gonna go wet this in the sink. So I just wet it and it feels pretty firm. So we'll see. Have a foundation brush ready as backup if this doesn't work. So just got my concoction going. The Estee Lauder foundation in 1C1 is too dark. Let me know down below if there's a lighter shade. I got this like, I don't even know, probably 3 or 4 years ago. I did a foundation video on it a while ago, and I kind of wanted to try out a different shade because it is a really good foundation if you mix something into it, in my opinion. By itself, it's a little bit too like thick and matte for me, but I do like mixing it and it gives amazing coverage. Let's try this guy out. Feels super hard, like this is not promising. Oh yeah, feels like a freaking rock, and it's literally soaking up, yeah. Okay, literally just soaked up everything. Looks like I didn't put anything on my face, so I'm gonna toss this and go in with the foundation brush. Kind of want to try out this one. This is the Morphe G36. I haven't used this yet. Feels like it could be a nice foundation brush. Let's try. There we go. Look at the difference in coverage. Isn't that insane just what tools can do? It's weird doing makeup with this hair because I have no idea like what colors are doable with this, and lip colors have been really strange. This is the second day I think I've had this hair, and lip colors are totally different. Like stuff that used to look amazing with my black hair just totally doesn't work with this hair color. So I don't think the strobe cream we put on really did anything. I'm getting like a little bit of reflectiveness, but my skin just feels nice and smooth, which is good if you're trying to use that as a primer. Alright, foundation is on, skin is looking nice and glowy, we got good coverage. For concealer, going in with my Holy Grail Collection Cosmetics concealer. You can get this off of eBay if you're in the US. If not, you can get it at like Boots or whatever, I think. I might try the G38. I might try and blend this out with this. Usually I don't like using brushes for concealer because I feel like it takes away some of the coverage. Okay, I feel like we actually got good coverage. Putting a little bit of this down the center of my face just to highlight, and also on any acne that still needs a little bit more coverage. I've been getting a lot of questions about the spironolactone, however you say it, and I haven't actually started taking it. I was taking a different medication for my migraines, and they told me to wait to make sure that I wasn't getting a reaction from that first. Now I'm going to start using the spironolactone. We will see. Hopefully that helps. I'm trying that before Accutane. Going in with my Stargazer powder that I use every single day to set the under eye. This stuff is amazing. It's like $5 off of Amazon. Okay, just realized I didn't pull a setting powder, so I will be right back. Actually, I kind of want to try, I have this Wet n Wild geometric highlighting powder, and it's actually not that great as a highlight. It's not intense enough in my opinion. So I might use a big fluffy brush and try and just set my foundation with this. I think that's what we're gonna do. Why not? Feeling the glow. Ooh, that actually looks really nice if you like glowy foundation. I kind of feel like Annie right now with this hair. Fun fact, I was Annie in 8th grade for a musical. Of course, I was that kid who like didn't want to be front and center or even on stage at all, and they chose me for Annie. I'm using the same brow stuff and it seems to be okay. Next time I lighten it, I'll probably have to change up my brows, but I've just been going with the Ardell Dark Brown Brow Pomade, switching between this and the ColourPop pencil. I pretty much use the ColourPop pencil on a more regular basis because it's just faster. Alright, brows are on. Next we're going to go in to prime the eyes. This is the L'Oreal La Base in the shade Nude. This has been one of my favorite primers lately. I got this off of GlamBot for super cheap. And we're just going to apply this all over the lid and then let it set a little bit. So for contour, I have this Freedom Makeup Pro Contour Kit. This is in the shade Medium 02. This is just the one that they sent me. I would have got the light one. But this contour shade actually looks really nice if I can get this open. So it's a pretty nice cool tone shade, and I feel like this is actually pretty light. They feel super nice and buttery. I haven't applied this to my face yet. I've just like swatched it. So I'm going to go ahead and contour it up. Okay, I feel like that shade is perfect. Perfect amount of warmth to it where it doesn't look super ashy, but it doesn't look orange at all. Alright, super into this. Going in with the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette, I feel like this packaging is beautiful. It has a nice like cleanable material, so it's not going to get super dirty. It just feels really sturdy and like high quality. In here there's 5 different shades. There's a blush, contour, a bronzer, a highlight. I think it's supposed to be like a blush highlight, blush topper. The 2 highlight shades. So this one is Champagne Pop, and then this one is Prosecco Pop. Both of these are actually too dark for my skin tone to use alone. Champagne Pop works, but it just looks a little bit too dark and goldy for my skin tone. I think I'm gonna mix the rosier shade with a lighter highlight. I might actually mix it with that highlighting powder again. I'm gonna apply whatever's left over down the bridge of my nose. For blush, I'm going to try a combo of this shade with this shade over here. And this one looks pretty pigmented, so I'm literally just going to like tap my brush in here. Ooh, super pretty. That blush shade is super pigmented. You literally only need a tiny bit, just not way too much. Before we go in for eyes, I'm going to just spray my face with some setting spray. This is the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous. I used this yesterday and I liked it. I think I like my L'Oreal one a little bit better. So on the eyes, we're going to use a mix of Jaclyn's eyeshadow palette and her face palette. I've used this a couple times before and they blend out super nice. So I'm going to start out with this middle shade right here, which is like a nice taupe matte, and blend that into the crease. I don't think I've tried any of Becca's eyeshadows before, I just realized. And they kind of remind me of Lorac a little bit, the way they blend out and just the pigmentation. Next I'm going to go in with this shade, this like bronze shade on my finger. And we're going to put this all over the lid. Ooh, super pretty. Whoa, that has a really nice like light gold reflect to it. Since it has a little bit of a like orangey warm tone to it, I feel like if you have green eyes, it just makes them pop. So let's go in with this darker shade right here. I'm going to put this into the crease a little bit and just on the outer third of my eye. It actually looks a bit darker in the pan than what's coming up on my eye. I'm gonna go in with the darkest brown shade and put this on the outer half of my bottom lash line. Taking this shade again and blending that out. I'm gonna go back in with the bronze shade on my finger and just put a little bit more of that on the lid. Yeah, that shade is my favorite. That is beautiful. Going in with the lightest white gold shade here. I'm gonna put this on the bottom inner corner. Words, what are they? I don't think I want to put anything on the waterline. Okay, I think I'm just gonna pop on some winged liner using Physicians Formula Eye Booster, obviously. Not sure when this video is gonna be going up, but this is on sale for like $7 right now on Ulta. Isn't it insane how much of a difference winged liner makes? Like, look at that. I'm gonna put on false lashes, but before that, I'm gonna try out this IT Superhero Elastic Stretch Volumizing Mascara. This is just a sample size. IT Cosmetics actually came out with a ton of travel size things. The BB cream is freaking adorable. It's like that big. I'm just gonna do a light coat before I put on some false lashes. Ooh, this is actually giving me some volume. I'm super picky with mascaras, so this is exciting. Okay, well that's drying before we put on false lashes. I'm going to go in for the lips. I have this ochre shade here in Staten Island. This is like one of my favorite grayish taupey colors. Haven't tried this color with my, ooh, it's a little bit too cool with this hair. Okay, I feel like this looks way too cool toned. I'm gonna try and put that blush actually on top, just pat it on top from the Champagne collection. Ooh, that totally works. Feeling that combo. I'm gonna go in with a lip gloss just to top it off because my lips are super dry right now. This is the Buxom Kimberly. I love the Buxom lip glosses. They're super minty, so if you're into that, you'd love this. These are the Eylure 121s. I mentioned these in the haul video that I think will be up before this. I'll link it in the description box if it is. This is what those look like, fuller on the outer half. Alright, so false lashes are on. I'm obsessed with these. I also just put on some mascara on the bottom lashes, Wet n Wild Mega Length, my go-to. That is everything. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up so I know. If you're new, join the Baby Doe family and click the subscribe button down below. It'll notify you every time I upload a new video. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.